What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 111 of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. My name is Blaze. On today's episode, I will be opening up this tin of Volcanion EX. If you caught me yesterday, I opened up a tin for Magurna EX and got a couple of really cool cards out of that. I got a Talonflame EX, Talonflame Break from the Steam Siege set in the physical card form, but it sucks because I need the actual in-game card form. But it's whatever. Maybe there'll be some cool cards in here that I'll get, and there are codes in here, or in the last one, that actually would allow me to get some more packs in the game, so I'm sure that's going to be a common theme with the tins. So this tin is supposed to include Volcanion EX and 4 packs of booster cards. The last one came with 2 Breakpoint, and also came with, 1 Breakpoint, 1 Fates Collide, and also came with 2 Steam Siege. I'm guessing probably the same, but the code that you get out of it actually gives you the same number of packs, and also gives you a theme deck that you can play. So that was the last tin. I'm guessing this is probably going to be very much the same as far as a collector's tin goes. So you'll probably get the same types of like booster packs and things like that from both the physical game and the online game. But let's go ahead and see what's inside. Without further ado, it's been already a minute into this video. I haven't opened it yet. The suspense is killing me. Hopefully it's killing you too. Well, don't die. I don't want you to die. Anyway, let's do it. Well, there we go. So the first things first is you get a Volcanion EX. I will show off this card in the digital form because it's kind of hard to read the actual, I guess you can read it. It's the Steam Up Volcanic Heat version, 180 HP, water and fire. But I will show off this card a little bit later on in the online version of the game, so stay tuned for that. And of course, there are 4 packs. There is a code here to unlock the booster. It looks like it's for the Heart Tin Volcanion, which I'm guessing gets you the theme deck from that. And so there are 4 packs inside. Nothing else really inside. Just has the it's pretty much empty now. So I mean, you can use this to kind of put other cards in, or damage counters, or dice, or whatever you want to do. I think it's kind of a cool tin. But I kind of wish that if you were going to use it, that they actually utilized this window on the front and allowed you to somehow stack your cards in a way inside the tin that would actually, like, maybe there's like a deck holder or something and you could put some stuff on the side. But it is what it is. You know, I got these tins for $10 at on Black Friday at Target. But inside the tin also are 4 packs of cards here. So we've got 2 Steam Siege, it looks like, and a Breakpoint and a Fates Collide. So kind of the same things that we got last time. I'm going to go ahead and open up these packs and show you what's inside, and then we can move on to actually playing the trading card game. As the name of the episode implies, Blaze plays Pokemon Trading Cards Game Online. It would be a disservice to the episode if I didn't play at least one versus match. So we'll get into that a little bit later. Later on in the week, I'll open the digital versions of these packs so you can see what's inside, what I get from the digital versions. Again, there is another code card for a Steam Siege pack. This is the first Steam Siege pack. So inside this pack, we have, starting with, looks like Sneasel. So one thing about opening up physical cards that you don't get when you do the digital ones is the smell of the cards. Oh, it's so good. Brings back a lot of memories. 60 HP with Sneasel. Neon Roll does 10 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage under this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. We've got Oshawott with 60 HP, Water Gun doing 30 damage. Pretty standard Pokemon. Fletchling for 40 HP, Peck does 20 damage. Kind of a real basic Pokemon, if that makes any sense. It's kind of a standard, nothing special here, you know, does a set amount of damage. I call them basics. Larvesta has 70 HP, Bug Bite for 30 damage, another basic. This card's real basic. So Meowth has 60 HP and Scratch for 20. Stall does, you may discard an energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon if it is your first turn and it's the second turn of the game. So if it's your first turn and you go second, you can use that attack to discard an energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon. And are you freaking kidding me? This is a second Talonflame break. Look at my face right now. Like, seriously. I can't get this card in the online game, but I get it twice in in the trading card game online. Wow. So I do actually like this card a lot. I think it's very cool. This card actually, it's something that I definitely want to have in the deck I'm going to play today. It's a Talonflame deck. But this card actually has an attack for 150 damage. I can't see. It is 150 damage. If it would focus, I can definitely take a look here. So 150 damage. You have to discard all energy attached to Talonflame. It only costs 2 energy to power it up. 2 fire energy. Discard all energy attached to this Pokemon. If you have burning energy, it goes right back into your hand. So right back attached to Talonflame Break. 170 HP. A great card. Talonflame allows you to play. The regular Talonflame allows you to play that card as your starting Pokemon in the active slot if you get it in your hand while you're setting up play. So that's a great card, and getting a Talonflame breakout on the second turn is like super good. So Monferno has 80 HP, Scratch for 20, and Flare for 30. This is a real basic Stage 1 Pokemon. Yanmega, 110 HP. Sonic Vision, if you have exactly 4 cards in your hand, ignore all energy in the attack cost of each of this Pokemon's attacks. And Assault Boom for 50 damage plus 70 more damage if your opponent's active Pokemon has a Pokemon Tool card attached. So, kind of a good card. I like this card a lot. I've had this card actually beat me in plenty of games, but I do like Yanmega. He's a great Pokemon. Nidorino, 80 HP, Peck does 20, and Nidopress for 40 damage, plus an extra 40 more damage if Nidorina is on your bench. And Anorith, last card in the pack here, 80 HP, Restored Barrier, each of your restored Pokemon has no weakness, and X-Scissor for 20 damage. You also do 20 more damage if you flip heads. So that is the first pack of Steam Siege. We'll open up the second pack in just a second here. I still can't believe that I got another Talonflame break. I almost wonder if... I sincerely doubt that every single pack is going to have a like every single tin is going to have a Talonflame break. But, hey, I'm 100% so far. Every single tin... Well, not every single one, but almost every single tin that I've opened has had a Talonflame break. Another code for another Steam Siege pack, which I will enter off screen so I can actually have some more packs to open up in the trading card game. And let's take a look at the first card in the pack. It is a Fungus. 40 HP, Ram for 10 damage. Play Ball. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may put 3 Pokeball cards from your discard pile into your hand. We've got Mankey for 60 HP, Focus Energy. During your next turn, the Pokemon's flop attack, its base damage is 50. Yes, 50. We've also got Clink. Clink also has 50 HP. Disorderly Flip is 10 damage times the number of heads after flipping 4 coins. We've got Mantine. I've seen this card hundreds of times. I'm kind of tired of it by now. Mantine has 100 HP and Healing Wave. Discard as many cards as you like from your hand, and heal 10 damage from this Pokemon for each card you discarded in this way. Dwindling Wave is 90 damage minus 10 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. We've got Shellos for 70 HP. Rain Splash for 10 damage. Azumarill. I really don't know how to say this, but 100 HP. Play Rough, 30 damage. And flip a coin. If heads, the attack does 30 more damage. And Bubble Drain for 80 damage. Heal 30. Yeah, heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. Nice hollow card there too. I like the effect on this one. It stands out very well. We've got Volcanion, 130 HP, Power Heater. Choose 2 of your benched Pokemon, attach a Fire Energy card from your discard pile to each of those Pokemon, and Steam Artillery for 100 damage. Card sees a lot of play, I'll tell you that much. Zweilous, 90 HP, double hit for 20 damage times the number of heads after 2 coins are flipped. And Power Breath for 80 damage, discard an energy card attached to this Pokemon. We've also got Shieldon, 90 HP, Rock Head for 20 damage during your opponent's next turn. Any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks is reduced by 20 after applying weakness and resistance. And Hammer In for 60 damage. And of course the Steelix Spirit Link. Your turn will not end if you evolve Steelix EX into Mega Steelix EX. That is the Steam Siege packs. So, not bad as far as pulls go. I think Talonflame Break is a great card. Definitely worth the time if you use a lot of Talonflames in your decks. I have not seen a single physical Talonflame come through, so, you know, that is what it is. This is the next pack, Fates Collide. Let's go ahead and open up that pack real quick. See what's inside. We'll get into a match in just a few minutes here. I also want to see what deck we get from what deck do we get from this tin? It's probably going to be a different deck than what Magerna had to offer. Again, another code for Fates Collide pack in the trading card game online. And the first card is a Cottony, 50 HP, Fairy Wind for 10 damage. Burmy, 60 HP, Hang Down for 10 damage. Larvitar, 50 HP. Mountain Munch, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. And Corkscrew Punch for 20 damage. Meowth for 70 HP. Turmoil Strike. This attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon that has any damage counters on it already. Not bad. We've got Finnegan for 50 HP. I used this card in my Talonflame deck. Invite Out, flip a coin. If heads, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with his or her active Pokemon. Wormadam, 120 HP. Solar Ray is heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. Does 20 damage also. And Leaf Cutter is 60 damage. But if heads, you do 30 more damage. I kind of like this card. But it's a stage 1, so I'm really not sure how good it is. It's probably not great, but I like the card. It's a cool holofoil card. Holy crap. Tyranitar, 160 HP. I've never seen this card before. Raging Roar. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may attach a Dark Energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon for each prize card your opponent has drawn. Dark Mountain is 5 Dark Energy, 150 plus damage. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. The attack does 50 more damage for each supporter card discarded in this way. So, this card could be good. It's probably not going to win you tournaments, but it's not a terrible card. And I think it's a holofoil effect too, yeah, so not bad. Of course we have Fairy Garden. That will, each player's Pokemon that has any Fairy Energy attached has no retreat cost while this stadium is in play. And Wheezing, 110 HP Balloon Bomb. Flip 2 coins for each head, discard 2 cards from the top of your opponent's deck. And Thick Liquid for 80 damage. Both active Pokemon are now confused and poisoned. And we have Team Rocket's Handiwork. Flip 2 coins for each head, discard 2 cards from the top of your opponent's deck. That is the Fates Collide pack. So there we go. We're moving right along. And finally, we're going to open up this Breakpoint pack right here. This will be the last open of the day. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, I do like to open up packs of cards and tins and all kinds of special things from time to time. So if you would like to see more of this kinds of stuff, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And I also play the game as well. I am looking to expand into more stuff, so definitely stay tuned for that. Mostly Pokemon related. Does come with a code for a booster pack for Breakpoint booster in the trading card game online. And here are the cards. First card is a Phantump. Ascension, search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon and put it onto this Pokemon. Shuffle your deck afterwards. 50 HP. Glameow, 60 HP. Act Cute, your opponent puts a card from his or her hand onto the bottom of his or her deck and scratch for 20 damage. Gibble has 60 HP and never enough. Discard a card from your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. Chikorita for 60 HP. Tackle for 10 damage and Blot for 10 damage. Blot will heal 10 damage from this Pokemon. We've got Timpole. Get Loud for 10 damage and Round for 10 damage. 10 damage plus, or is that times? Times. So this attack does 10 damage times the number of your Pokemon that have the round attack. That's actually a pretty good attack. I've had it damage me. I think it's a Clefable that had it. Or maybe it was a Wigglytuff or something. But it sucked. I got destroyed by that card, or by that deck. I think I still won, but it still sucked. Pokemon Catcher. So this one is flip a coin. If heads, switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon with his or her active Pokemon. That's not bad. It's an item card, so if you fail, you can use another one. Or you can use another supporter card, too, if you succeed. Shiftry for 140 HP. Roll up, flip 3 coins. If any of them are heads, your opponent reveals his or her hand. Then for each heads, discard a card from your opponent's hand. That's crazy. Otherworldly Return for 60 damage. Put a trainer card from your discard pile into your hand. And we also have Sudowoodo for 90 HP. Watch and Learn. If your opponent's Pokemon used an attack during his or her last turn, use it as this attack. We've also got Mawile for 80 damage. Tight Jaw for 10 damage. Or 80 HP, sorry. Tight Jaw for 10 damage. Paralyzes on a heads flip and Cavernous Chomp for 50 damage. And we've got Nuzleaf for 80 HP, Corkscrew Punch for 20 damage, and Razor Wind for 40. But if you flip tails, it does nothing. That is all of the cards, folks. Let's go ahead and get into a couple of versus matches. If we have time for 2, I'll do 2. But I first want to see what the tin opens up here. So let's go ahead and redeem this code real quick, and we'll see what kind of deck you get with this tin. What just happened? What just happened? What's going on? This is weird. So it's full screen. I did not change this to full screen. I don't know why it did that. I don't want it to be full screen. This is not the setting that I wanted to have. So give me just a second here, folks. I'm sorry about this, the technical difficulties here. I don't want to lose this video because I feel like that would be bad. We opened up all those packs of cards together, so alright, that's fine. I really don't have any idea why it changed resolutions for no reason. That was so weird. But anyway, let's go ahead. Maybe I'll watch the video and I can determine something happened there. But that was really strange. I'm sorry about that, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. You're the best. Alright, so this is the code for Mountain's Fury. That is going to give us a theme deck, which is a fire deck. It also has Glameow. It also has Numel. It also has Torchic, which I don't think it has the evolution, the stage 2 evolution for Torchic, so I'm not sure if that's the best use of Torchic. It's got Combusken. It's also got, so yeah, it doesn't have It has camera ups, but it doesn't have the stage 2 for combustion. I guess you could just combustion. You could probably just delete some of these other cards like Skarmory or something, but oh, there's one. Okay, it does have one Blaziken in the whole deck. So attach 3 fire energy cards from discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. Heat blow for 100 damage, discard 1 energy. That's not bad. I mean, 100 damage is pretty good for 2 energy cost. But this attack for a stage 2 is not that great. Anyway, this is the card that you get in the tin. This is Volcanion EX. If you have not seen Volcanion EX or you don't have one yet, this is a good way to get one, I suppose. But Steam Up is once during your turn, you may discard a fire energy card from your hand. If you do, during this turn, your basic fire Pokemon attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. And Volcanic Heat does 130 damage, but this Pokemon can't use this attack, or can't attack during your next turn. So it's also fire and water, so that is what it is. It's kind of it's a good card. I do like the card. This also has a Olympia. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon and heal 30 damage from the Pokemon you move to your bench. It's a card I don't see very much of. Bridget, I don't use Bridget that much, but search your deck for a basic Pokemon EX or 3 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. Interesting. And so yeah, that's pretty much the deck here. You get a deck box as well. So that's cool. Let's go ahead and get into a versus match. So next month I'll be using a different deck. This new fairy deck, I'm still kind of working out some of the kinks in that deck to try and get it to be a little bit better. But it could be good, and I think that it's going to be a decent deck when all is said and done. Right now it's not perfect, but none of my decks are perfect. I don't have all the greatest cards in the world, so sometimes it's hard for me to put anything that I want in there. If I had limitless access to every single card in the game, this channel would be a lot better, but I don't have that. I have to work to get my cards, and that sucks, but this time next year I'll have so many more cards that it would be ridiculous. Stay tuned. Subscribe. Like. So I don't want to go first because I have Talonflame, and it's much better for me if I can attack on my first turn. There's a good old Talonflame. That's exactly what we're looking for. This also gives me Finnegan, which means I can go ahead and get Delphox out on the 3rd turn? On my 2nd turn? All I gotta do is grab a rare candy and a Delphox, and then I can use something else. Let's see what I'm up against. Oh no, it's gonna be a stupid Night March deck. The good news is I can kill this Joltik in one hit. My first hit of the game is going to kill this Joltik. The bad news is this person can probably use like 15 different strategies here to get a full bench of other Pokemon. And Night March goes into the discard pile, which means that it's going to do an extra 20 damage. Never mind, I can't kill it in the first turn. Forget I said anything. So what else goes in that discard pile? What else does he have? He's got one Pokemon that had Night March. So it's going to do what? 20 damage? So far just 20. He's probably going to discard 3 more cards that have Night March on it. It's 80 damage that it's going to do now. I hate these decks. I don't know if I ever told you guys that. I hate Night March. 80 damage. There's another Joltik. Great. Great. Grand. Wonderful. That's about all I can do, so I'm going to go ahead and just do this. Search for the cards I need here real quick. So here's another thing that's going to suck is because he's probably going to get enough discarded to where, okay, only 80 damage, so that's, oh yeah, he's weak to it though, so that sucks. 160 would have killed me anyway, so whatevs, bro. So I can go ahead and draw 2 more cards. I think we're good. As long as he does not have a Lysander, I'm in good shape. And even if he does, well, if he does, I'm screwed, basically. I think it's still just 80 damage right now in the discard pile. Yeah. Of course, level ball is going to bring out something. After I kill this Joltik, there's going to be another one there. It's going to do 100 damage even. Actually, maybe do 120. Yeah, no, 100 damage. Whenever people use a lot of actions, I secretly hope that they run out of cards, but they're not going to run out of cards. That's just not going to happen. Here comes in. Here it goes. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. There it is. There's the magical inn. I have the card I need right now. I need to get Delphox Breakout, which would be great, but I guess I can go ahead and still get it in one way or another. He did. 90 damage. It's going to do 110. There's that. That's what I need. I don't need that. I was thinking I could just do the Ultra Ball trick, but I'm not going to worry about that. I wanted to make sure there was a Delphox break in here before I grabbed that, because that would be unfortunate. Let's see what we got here. 1 extra card. I'm not going to use it yet. I really wish I'd use that, but this is better for now. He did. I thought he was weak to fire. I guess he's not. So this is going to do 110 damage, unless he can get some more Pokemon in his discard pile. Of course, if he gets Vespiquen, that does damage times the number of Pokemon in your discard pile, which there's already a ton of Pokemon in the discard pile. And he's going to get more in there now. Oh my gosh. Nightmarch is just about to do 20 more damage. Oh gosh. I'm dead. Game over, folks. 60 plus 80 plus, yeah. And then there's Vespiquen that's going to clean up everything else. There's nothing else I can do. It's pretty much game over. So just when you think you're in good shape, everything just falls apart. But oh well. I mean, you can't win them all, and it is what it is. Oh gosh, now he's just overkill. He didn't evolve his Vespiquen. Oh, never mind. He hasn't used Professor yet, so. Alright, we get it. You win. Just kill me, please. There you go. Night March, 240 damage. Just enough. That's all good, though. I really dislike Night March decks, and I know the strategy to get around them. I just can't. I don't like building a deck just to counter the effects of another deck. I think that's silly. But I'll just take my loss when Night March comes around, and that is what it is. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching today. I think I'm going to wrap it up right there. If you do like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I do videos on the Pokemon trading card game every Monday through Friday. I'd love to see you there. and I'll be opening some more packs of cards. I have these packs in my collection that I need to open up. And I just got 4 new ones with these code cards here. So, but I want to open up some more Steam Siege, try and get a Talonflame break, and I want to open up some of the other ones that I got. So stick with me. I'll be back tomorrow, and I will catch you on the flippity flop.